Okay, let's try this again. It is Saturday, February 27th, 4:05 p.m. and the temperature is 6 degrees Celsius. I just had a misfire. I started a stream and it looks like it died out after 50 seconds or so. So I fired up a new one. Hopefully this one works. Maybe I can actually delete the stream that I just buggered up here. But before I do that, let me get my settings right on this one. Hey, Ricardo, XX Darkslayer. All right, I am not going to be able to see your chats for a second. I have to finish setting this one up. My thing just completely borked on me. I got to go in and enable slow chat. Sorry about this, guys. What's up? Ricardo, Darkslayer, Patrick, Raphael. Please bear with me for a second. They have changed the way this application works, and it's been causing headaches and driving me nuts lately. So I've enabled slow chat. Bookish Horse Girl in the chat. So hopefully the notification for this one gets out, because I think it sent out a notification on the other one, and probably people clicked that and encountered a very short stream. Okay, so let me just delete the last stream here that failed. Hello, Susan.
Want a cheeseburger?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, they just offered me a cheeseburger. That was nice of them. Hello, Neil from Liverpool. Okay, I think we're fixed here. I'm just deleting that bogus stream that I think a lot of people probably went to. So as I said in the stream that failed, I'll be heading north up through the Lawrence Park neighborhood. Susan passed out during last night's stream. That's okay. There's the Home Appliances Food Company. They just offered me a hamburger. Very, very nice people, but I just finished eating a Popeye's chicken sandwich not too long ago. What's up, Michelle Briggs? There's a look south. I'm still fidgeting with my my settings in one hand. That's why I'm just kind of petering about here. I'll eventually start walking north up to Lawrence Park. Oh, there we go. The old stream has been killed. I have successfully slayed it. Much to the detriment of this stream. I think everyone has the link to the old one in their notifications. Sorry about that. Here's the old Sporting Life. So I'll be walking north up to Lawrence Park. Ian says, another day, another walking stream. Indeed. And you might notice there's a lot of shuttle buses on Yonge Street. So that is what has compelled me to stay in Midtown. Again, we streamed last night around here, although I was in a different part of Midtown. And I recorded a couple of videos today through Midtown. I recorded a regular walking video through Davisville Village. That'll be on the Strides channel tomorrow. And I recorded a trip to Popeyes. So you can look forward to that on my Johnny Stumbles channel. So head over to Stumbles and hit subscribe and the notification button. And tomorrow around noon, if all works out, there'll be a walk from June Rollins Park up to Popeyes. Hello, Tom Tim Tum, and everyone else. This is Castlefield Avenue coming up. And in case you're wondering, I am not wearing a coat today. We're wearing a sweater. It is only 6 degrees, folks. Only 6, I should say. It is 6. So this is the warmest day we've had in quite a while. So I hope everyone's having a great afternoon. And Dan says to put some color on. I'm kind of a black, gray, navy blue kind of person. 50K subs soon, I hope so. Whoa, there's a bunch of balloons up here. You would not know we're in the middle of a pandemic where nobody's supposed to be leaving their home. I think that might be, what is that store with all the balloons? Maybe it's a grand opening. I don't have gloves on me even. They're not really necessary today. And again, if you're just joining, sorry for the misfire on that first notification. Hopefully everything's all been sorted. I know Action Kid had an issue with his streaming earlier. There's the old Sport Check location. Who knows what the heck is going to go in that building. So I think I'll head down to Alexander Muir Park. Then we'll go for a walk through the park and then through some very fancy residential homes, and we'll see where that takes us. Good afternoon, Deborah Ball. And I saw Elaine in here earlier. So hello, Elaine, as well. There's the 97 bus. There is just an endless parade of buses along Yonge Street, as they have closed the subway between St. Clair and Finch. I think everyone is sensing spring is in the air, and they all got excited. I noticed it was much busier than usual on the walk I recorded earlier. And this place is pretty good, pretty good. Susan digging the little birdies. Here's Lululemon on the left. So hopefully tomorrow I can get out of the Midtown area. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome to another Midtown stream, although we're heading north out of Midtown. I just didn't want to deal with the shuttle buses today. Hello, Luca, SR Gotts. I see people are making their way to this stream after getting notifications for the one that failed. That bus is pretty packed. The good thing is, though, if you are getting on at Eglinton, there's a lot of people that are coming to the Yonge and Eglinton neighborhood getting off. So there's usually room on these buses to get on. It's if you're getting on at Davisville, you're usually screwed because the buses fill up at Eglinton. Elaine, sorry, not been watching many lives as of late. Not been well, but I'm better now. Thank you, Elaine, for the super chat. And sorry to hear you were not well, but it seems like it's good news now. Hello, Liz M. Whoa, that cop is flying. Whew. What has Dylan Reynolds been up to? Susan says when the subway shuts down, there's a surge price on Uber. Hello, Arthur. Yeah, we got our obligatory siren out of the way. And this place is just raring for some outdoor dining action. Hopefully they can do just that on March 8th. It'd be an absolute shame if they couldn't. I ordered from this place, Uncle Betty's, last week. I've only been there once before. I ordered like a smoked meat sandwich and a hot dog of all things, like a gourmet hipster hot dog, but the food is solid, if not expensive for what it is. Alexander Muir will be wet and icy, says Tom Bikes. Well, I am very well equipped for wet and icy. I do give myself, myself as if there's more than one of me, I do give myself Saturday nights off. And there is UFC tonight. But I thought there's still a few hours before 6. So why not get a stream? February is a short month, so we kind of get screwed on our data plans. I'm paying full price for a full month of data, and there's 2 or 3 less days in February. What's that all about? So I'll probably get some extra streams in on this billing cycle as well. There's a packed shuttle bus. Tara says, UFC, good vibes. The Last Style Bender is fighting. Daisy, I saw your, I just saw a comment you left saying it's your birthday and you would like me to stream on your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Daisy. Welcome to your birthday stream. Are you going live tonight? No, I do not go live on Saturday nights. Maybe at some point I will, but not lately. Look at this, it's almost like there's no pandemic. Oh, hey, Bevy.
Okay, so you're very welcome, and just to let you know.
This stream is just for Daisy, apparently. The UFC watch party. I think I could safely accommodate about 6 people around the big telly for UFC. Hello from Belgium. People are desperate to get outside. Yeah, I think the first whiff of spring and everyone went crazy to go outside. I wish I went downtown today, actually, but I think there's a chance we're in for a similar day tomorrow. I was thinking of doing a walk along Cherry Street tomorrow and possibly streaming from down near Cherry Beach. If I don't do that tomorrow, I will do that at some point in the future. So we're going to be hitting some residential streets, providing I can make my way through the park. There's St. Paul. Danilo asks, have I ever visited the US? The answer to that is many times, but not on this channel. Arthur Berry, $5 super chat. Arthur Berry. Arthur did an in-person super chat about a month ago. Maybe a little longer than that. Thank you for the $5, Arthur. Cherry Beach stream tonight. No. That's definitely more of a do it when the weather's nice kind of place, but we'll go out there. I'll do a stream. I want to film a video on Cherry Street because there's a new bridge that went up. What am I ordering tonight? That's a good question. With UFC on tap, and I've got a ton of wine and beer in the fridge and fun stuff to eat on the counter. I'm gonna have a pretty good night. Hopefully UFC doesn't disappoint. I'm almost done season 2 of Flack. I'm almost done season 2 of Sex Education. So I'm in need of some new shows. Susan says fun stuff as in edibles, yes. And I'm glad I'm walking in this direction because yikes. Good luck filming a video looking to the west today. This is Alexandra Boulevard, and there are some fantastic homes here. SR Gott says Sex Education is so good. It is. I do like cider, Elaine. It's very, very high on sugar, but since when is that going to stop me? Look, guys, no jacket. We're rocking the sweater today. Is it worth working as Uber Eats delivery? I don't know why people think I'm an expert on life. I'm surprised I've made it this far in one piece. I'm not the person to answer. Nice day for rickshaws or tuk-tuks. Man, I wish I was somewhere. Actually, on a day like this, I don't wish I was somewhere where I'd grab a tuk-tuk. I think the sound of men in Thailand and Cambodia going tuk-tuk every time I walk down the street, especially in Cambodia where a lot of the people sleep in their tuk-tuks overnight. They're basically homeless, and if they will hear your footsteps, and while sleeping they will say tuk-tuk, just on the off chance that you would like a ride somewhere. Here is a big ass new condo going in. Strongbow Rose cider is amazing. Elaine, I should take your word for it. Oh no! We are losing all our rental shops around here. Oh, I got a super here. Let me take a look. Van, sorry, I am not going to be able to pronounce your name. Van Paridges Berksova floor. The rest of it is cut off. Thank you for your live. Here's for some Belgian beer. Thank you very much, Van, for the 16.9 euros. Very generous of you. And if I can't get some genuine Belgian ale the next time I'm picking some up, I'll definitely try to get some Belgian style. There's Sheridan Nurseries. Hello, Kohana. Indeed, Alex, it is closed, hence all the shuttle buses and hence the live stream from this part of town. Actually, that's kind of what motivated me to come out and make this stream, is the fact that I probably would have been too lazy to get on the subway and go downtown, but since I have a good excuse not to, I know this logic doesn't make any sense, but I am here. Susan says, Lawrence to Eglinton is shut down every weekend. Yeah, at least I think it's almost done. I think the signal upgrades are finally almost done. Gord used to live in the building across the street. Ellie says, what types of shows are you watching on Netflix or Prime? I'm almost done Superstore. Superstore is my, just relax. I don't have to pay full attention to it kind of show. And I just mentioned Flack. I'm on season 2 of Flack. I have 1 episode left. And Sex Education are 2 shows I am watching intently that I'm almost through, and then I need some new shows. Before that, I watched Lovesick. And then I watched Love. If you're noticing a theme here. Hello, Brad Palmer. Yoink! Curtis loved the walk on Mount Pleasant. Thank you. That was the one last night. As our God says, I have good taste in shows. I was watching Superstore on Prime, but they started playing, not really adverts, but previews of Prime shows before. So I switched over to watching on Netflix, just because I don't have to spend 10 seconds before every show watching a preview. Michelle, who knows? There's a season 2 of Flack. Yes, Tina, it is only available if you're in the UK. I can't tell you how to get it. That might get my channel taken down. But I do hop on a plane and fly over to the UK and legally watch it and then fly back. That's my story, and I will stick to it. I don't somehow have it on my Plex. Of course not. Where are we headed now? We are headed to Alexander Muir Gardens, which is a beautiful park, and that's going to take me into Alexander Park, or Lawrence Park, which is a very, very wealthy neighborhood. And then I don't really know. We'll look at some homes, and then maybe I'll come down Lawrence Village and work my way back to this area, and that'll be that. Whew. Look at this. This reminds me of some of the apartment buildings around Riverdale Park. It's the type of place distinguished people go to retire and write a great novel. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Peter Stock is here. Deborah Ball is here. Hello, guys. Here's Lawrence Park Lawn Bowling and Croquet Club. And here's where we're going. Let's sing The Maple Leaf Forever. I have no idea how that song goes. But that is the gentleman who wrote it. And the other day I walked through Leslieville and there's a big mural. And on the wall was that guy. Super Smash. I'm not much of a foodie, but I'm sure somebody can lead you in a good direction. Oh, Susan, maybe I'll just give you my copy. Alexander Muir Memorial Gardens. Let's take a look. This should take us to a very swanky part of town. We will end up back on Yonge Street eventually, maybe sooner than later if this doesn't work out. And I'm hoping the stream quality in here holds up. Vivian, we're in Alexander Muir Gardens in the Lawrence Park neighborhood right now. This place is quite stunning. At least, oh, there's a guy like riding his bike up that hill. That's kind of steep. But maybe we'll see some expensive homes and some for sale signs, and I can guess the price. Peter Stock, $5. Thank you, Peter Stock. I hope you're doing well in Florida. Christina Robb, another $5. Thank you, Christina. I am not wearing the right footwear for this. It's okay, as long as my feet stay dry, I'll keep plugging away. There is a paved street I could probably take. I almost ate it there. This is good dinner money. Hello, Mark. Thank you again, Peter and Christina. Indeed, Susan. And if I fall, I realize I had my phone in my back pocket. I might have landed on it. Let me switch that. I'm going to put this in my back pocket so my bony butt can use that to break my fall. There's the some of the big homes in Lawrence Park we're going to be heading up to. It looks like this is the way up Oh man, I gotta navigate this in my running shoes. Let's sorry guys, I'm looking down to make sure I don't get soaked. I can't see the chat right now. I look up and Einol Bursakov, $21.99. Eno or Einol, sorry if I said that wrong. $21.99. Thank you. Wow. That is fantastic. And I want to see what this trail going up leads to. A lot of people seem to be taking that. I'm just going to pull out my Maps application here. Where am I? Looks like it'll... I am going to head to the paved surface here. All right, so here are the trails I saw people walking up. That might be fun to explore. But we just got down here in the park. I think I can keep going straight. I've ridden my bike through here. So I remember going straight here actually just kind of kicks me out on a road. I think this will definitely be the more scenic way. Do you think Willie the groundhog? Who do we use here? Wyerton Willie? What do they use in the States? Punxsutawney Phil? All right, we're here to explore. Let's go up this way. Nearly split my groin on that one. All right, so I could have taken the easy way out and just followed that road there, and that would have kicked me out. Bookish Horse Girl says the groundhog thing is so lame. I do think it's a load of malarkey, but I guess people have fun with it. It's one of those things that is more for kids. I don't think adults should be taking that seriously. Okay, let's stay on this treacherous, slippy trail here. At some point, guys, we'll find some big homes. I have never been here before. Oh, look at this cute little birdhouses. Jumbo TV, no, Glendon campus is to the east of here. I have never even heard of that, Bevy. Glendon is more towards the bridle path. So I guess this is the lawn bowling club down there. Oh, there's a couple of people behind me. This would be really neat to come here in the spring, summer, or fall. Winter, not so much. Why do I always wear the wrong footwear? Even today, I went out and filmed a video and I found myself standing in a whole bunch of puddles. Whoa. All right. Careful, Johnny. This is just flat out mud. Although I think if I get over there, I'm walking on the tops of rocks. Whoa, I almost ate it. I'm assuming this will kick me out on the other side of this lawn bowling club. This footing is super slippery, and I don't have two hands at my disposal. It's a lot harder when you're holding a camera. Oh boy. 450 people watching a guy in running shoes walk through snow and slush and ice. Thank you, Jeanette. Maybe I'm just looking to make a stream highlight for the Stumbles channel. Eddie, no, I have not. Look at these people. They're wearing boots and everything. Susan says, Johnny is YOLO during the pandemic. The smart thing to do would be to stay on the paved surface down there. Oh, you're welcome, David. All right, let's just power ahead. It never even occurred to me. Tom Bikes 416 says the trail gets worse. As Susan said, we're going YOLO. Where am I? I am here. I don't know if this is considered the Alexander Muir Gardens, but should I just keep walking back? Oh, I didn't shave today. Perhaps I should have done that before firing up a stream. Good evening, Bernardo. Prayers for the family of the woman murdered in Old Mill Park. I did not know about that, Jimmy. All right, guys, we're about to get kicked out into some big-ass homes here. Maybe we can get like a bird's eye view of this place from up here. So it looks like there's a creek that continues to run through the park. We could probably stay down there in other seasons, but we just gonna stay up here. Let's exit. All right, now I gotta get down. It's so easy climbing up in this crap. Ugh. The things I do to entertain myself. Can you picture me in kindergarten? What do you want to do when you're 40 years old? Oh, you know, I want to walk up a muddy, icy hill in my running shoes, holding a camera, talking to myself. Put that on my what I want to be when I grow up. Hello, photos from around New York. Someone just said, I love you. Thank you. I will not return the favor because I don't know who you are, but I love that you love me. So the people that live here have an absolutely spectacular lot. Man, look at these homes. Let's see if we can find a for sale sign. Look at this. Look at the brickwork on that. Look at that. You could say that's a 17th century English home. And this is kind of the beauty of these live streams, because these aren't really the kind of streets I would wander around on my regular videos. But here we can come just explore anywhere. Although I do think a proper tour of Lawrence Park is probably in order. I did one walk through here last year. No, I did a bike ride through here. Not a walk, a bike ride. How much do you think these houses cost? I would say minimum 4 million. Most of these are like the McMansions you hear about. They were old homes, but now they're much bigger. Ryan Rides uploaded the Portlands video today. Have your lips. What did you say they were? They were, I forget the term you used, but I think they were frozen and gummy. I don't know. But this is swanky. Yeah, the bridle path is actually not too far from here. I could walk to the bridle path. I'm not going to, but I could. Cohannes is little over 2 million. No, these are way over 2 million. People use the term McMansion whenever someone squeezes a big modern house on an old lot. All right, so I'm just gonna get my bearings here for a second. I wanna see if I can make a plan that... Okay, let's just go straight, and then I will turn left and start heading up north. This is Glengowan Road, and this here is Mount Pleasant. So there's where the creek would run along Mount Pleasant. I am not jaywalking. If the sign says don't walk, that is because I have edited it in real time to look like that. It is actually a little silver walking man telling me to walk across the street. So I'll hear none of your jaywalking accusations. These are all very cute homes. Well, not all of them, but mostly. Look at this. Look how unique that is. Ellie, I think they could easily do a Selling Sunset Toronto edition. Maybe not without all the Botox and silicone, but the premise of the show would work here. Bookish Horse Girl wants one. This is Glengowan Road. Man, these things are stately looking. I have no idea what lots these ones have. But you can, I mentioned this in my other stream, but you can always hop into Google Maps satellite view and take a look from up top if you're curious as to what the lot sizes are like. Where's Funny Dog when you need him? I know he likes scoping out real estate. Godwin, I'm sure the property tax on these bad boys is not cheap. Look at this. Look what we have stumbled upon. So this will take us down into that valley we were just in. Is this considered trespassing? Is this a legal entrance? So that'll take us down into the park. I'm curious. We might just be turning around and coming back up in a second, but I just want to get a look down here. I'm assuming this is public property. Otherwise, it would not have been as accessible as it was. Susan says, dude, did WMD make an appearance? Or you cannot use Google Maps and get endlessly lost like me. Oh, Walking Man dude. Man, you've just been watching live streams today. I was watching AK's stream from Florida, and you were telling that guy to try to wobble a bridge? What was that all about? Look at these. I do not want to go up these stairs up here. Oh, so had I have kept going through the park, I know I've ridden my bike this way before. It would have kicked me out here. Everywhere I walk becomes Walking Man Dude property. I don't care about private property. No, you don't, Walking Man Dude. You also don't care about curfews. Let's just go see. I want to see what is waiting for us down here, and then I'll turn around and go back up. And we'll look around some more mansions. See how the other half lives. We are near Mount Pleasant Road. Ryan says you're not trespassing until someone asks you to leave. Okay, this surface is slippery, and there's a bunch of cold water down there. This would be a bad place to do a Walking Man Dude spin. Let's see how close can I get. Whoa! Saved the things I do to get us this sick view. Oh, that's not very natural looking. Looks like all the water's funneling through. You almost spun the river. I almost did. Did somebody say spin? All right, I'm not gonna tempt fate. All right, so I know where we are coming in the spring for a live stream. We're gonna come in this valley here, and we're going to just keep going all the way wherever this takes us. It'll probably eventually take us to like Edwards Gardens, I think. Somewhere over there. You spin and get dizzy and fall in the icy cold water. I've been doing Walking Man Dude impersonations spinning around for a while, and I've yet to fall down. I saw Action Kid do one today. There's Mount Pleasant Road. So you could mosey on up these stairs right here and get up there, but that'll just take us back to where we were 5 minutes ago. Susan says she's never been to the Edwards Gardens. Yeah, we'll do a crazy stream like that once spring is here. I'm checking Google Maps. Deborah Ball says this might be her favorite walk. Thank you, Deborah Ball. And the best thing about this is I did not have to take transit to get here. So not only do these people have ridiculously expensive homes with nice lots, But this is what they get to see every day when they go outside. Hello, Diet Pronto. Susan says, I imagine this is good for Halloween candy. This is the kind of place where they give you a bottle of some kind of organic juice and $10 worth of candy. Drink your kale juice, little Billy. The nice rich lady spent a lot of money on it for your Halloween. These people still are rocking their Xmas decorations. Thank you, Bernardo. These places give raisins 100%. That home is huge if you see how deep it is. Kohana says, don't stereotype the rich, we're just having fun. How far from Queen Street West? Whoosh! We are not anywhere near there. Jeanette Morales, $7 going to the grocery store. Thanks, Johnny, and bye, friends. Thank you, Jeanette, for gracing us with your presence. Have a great trip to the grocery store. This one looks like it would be a duplex, but it's just one giant home. Okay, let's go up Garland Avenue here. But first, what is this all about? Oh, we have a school here. Yeah. Schools don't do it for me. So we're going to meander our way, I think, up to around Teddington Park. And then I will come down Yonge Street through Young Lawrence Village. So we will get back to the urban mayhem at some point. Jenny K says, do they need a crossing guard? Given the amount of luxury SUVs that'll be flying through these streets, all in need of blinker fluid, I imagine a crossing guard might be handy. Oh, here's someone shoveling. Dear Lord, these are beautiful up ahead. I think this is probably nicer than, say, Forest Hill or Rosedale, in my opinion.
He really wants to bring it home.
Where does this remind you of, Susan? Exactly? Look at that. Maybe this is where Walking Man Dude lives. Oh no, I'm going to walk directly into the sun right now. That's okay. I'll keep the camera angled this way, and I'm gonna head north on the next street, so it's not gonna be so bad. My eyes are lined up directly with the sun straight ahead. I can't see shite. How come everyone knows more about these housing styles than I do? The only thing I can recognize are like Toronto workers' cottages and Victorian style homes. But when it comes to identifying half the things you guys are bringing up, I have no idea. Whew, that's gorgeous. Andy Wood says sun's starting to sink. Yeah, that was kind of the idea, was to catch the... Well, this is probably what most of these homes used to look like before they met their fate with the wrecking ball. Some Edwardian style. Is that a style where a guy named Edward designed a bunch of homes? Oh, we have a for sale sign over here. Oh. Nuts. It's for lease. How much do you think this house leases for? 57. 57 what? What street are we on? I'm going to say $9,500 a month. That's my guess. So, do I have a street sign here? No, I don't. Okay, so this is where I was, and we went down into the park. So let's just go north. Eventually we'll make our way to Lawrence and Mount Pleasant. 7.5K a month. I was off. Susan hears clicking. Let me know if the clicking went away. I just rearranged some of my zippers and stuff. Dawish Avenue. Good afternoon, Philip. This whole neighborhood is just full of these gorgeous homes. I don't even know which street to go down. Thank you, Susan. If you ever hear any weird audio stuff like clicks, please let me know so I can try to resolve it. Occasionally a zipper or like one of these things on my hoodie starts clacking on something and it makes a noise. I've taped up this zipper so you don't hear it flapping up and down. Some of the tricks of the YouTube trade. The telecom cables, or at least for internet, are all buried. I think this is just power. I don't really know. So we are heading north up to Lawrence, and then we'll come south down Yonge Street, back towards Yonge and Eglinton. But it's too nice a day to not be out wandering around. Let me pull out my phone here and just sneak a peek at the map. Where are we? Okay, I can keep going straight here. Let's just do that. Ooh, look at these. Not really residents out, do they hide away? Oh yeah, the property taxes on these things are insane. Abhishek, hello. Maruf is receiving his house by the end of December or January 2022. Does that mean it's under construction? Is the tenant who will pay tax? No. Taxes are responsible of the responsibility of the property owner. So they're the ones who need to set the rent correctly to begin with. I'm just following my sense of direction now. I think I will do a Moore Park walk like this because there's a lot of very similar homes in Moore Park. Zainab says it's his first time chatting here. Hello and welcome to some guy wandering around with a camera. Have you ever walked on the bridle path? Yes, I did a bridle path video earlier, I think maybe in the fall. I also did a cycling video through the bridle path. But the problem with the bridle path is those lots are so big, half the time you can't even see the home on them. All right, let's take a peek down here. That's nice. Hello, look at this gorgeous home. These homes are slightly smaller in scale than where we were. When you go and travel, are you going to keep your apartment in Toronto? Yes, I will never surrender my apartment. I will never give this apartment up. I think I would keep it and sublet it out before I gave it up. Which I have no problem doing. I don't believe in I thought that person was talking to me. I don't believe in constraining the housing supply by sitting on a property. So I would definitely sublet it, but I ain't giving it up. Look at this really old home down here. And trying to slowly swing the camera over to the left. Yeah, I'm on a really old lease. I took over the lease. The girl she moved out, but she didn't want to give 2 months notice, and she had been there for a very long time. So to get out of having to give 60 days notice, she went behind the landlord's back and did a lease transfer to me. And because I qualified, like my credit check and everything checked out, the landlord couldn't really say no. And it's a building owner, like a big high rise. So I inherited someone's old lease all because they didn't want to have to give 2 months notice. And with rent controls in place, I've seen very minimum rent increases every year. So I paid just over $1,000 a month for a pretty big place in a fantastic location. So why would I ever give that up? And they're actually trying to renovate my building. And I know it's just a ruse to apply for an above board rent increase, but even if they get away with that, it's still going to be very low. And in a sense, that's what allowed me to give up my job and just do this. Not many people in Toronto have the luxury of paying what I do. So I recognize that I'm extremely fortunate, but at the same time, I'm also not spoiling it. I'm taking advantage of it. So we've made it to Lawrence Avenue. So I will be continuing north up Mount Pleasant Road here. And hopefully not getting sprayed by one of these cars. So this is Mount Pleasant Road is one of those weird streets that they easily could have changed the name because there it connects way over there. It's got this weird gap in it. Please let me cross. Let me cross. It's red lights all around. Let me cross. Woohoo! So we're out of the really, really fancy rich area, but we're still in a well-off area, and I think it'll be better for the lighting if I go to the other side of the street. So the next little bit won't be as exciting as where we just were. These are going to be much more reasonable scale homes. And I'm going to walk up to Teddington Park. And then I'll head over to Yonge Street, and then we will head south down Yonge Street. And that'll be my plan. Yes, Michelle, the bridle path is not too far to the east of here. Marco, not yet. I didn't get a chance to go. One thing is when I'm going through an area that's less interesting, like this one, I just kind of start walking a little faster. Johnny will be in his Maybach. I will never have a Maybach. What I would like is an electric Ford Escort. That seems to be something that would suit me. So this is Wanless Avenue, and holy cow, there's some monster homes over there, but we're gonna keep going north here. So that is Yonge Street, straight to the west of here. So if you've ever wondered what Mount Pleasant looks like north of Lawrence, this is it. It says Escort. I don't know, I just pulled the name out of my butt. Hyundai Accent. I am trying to power walk up this part of Mount Pleasant. I heard somebody in the comments on one of my videos said that there's a spectacular view at the end of Mount Pleasant overlooking the Rosedale Golf Club. So maybe we can find out what that's all about, if that's true or not. I should get an electric Vespa. The problem is if I do something like that, I can't read the chat. That would be providing evidence of myself distracted driving. That's a hefty fine, and it's also a really stupid thing you shouldn't do. There's a guy in the UK called Cycling Mikey who has a YouTube channel where he often catches people texting in their cars, and he'll go right up to the window and tap on it. and confront them, and he'll record their license plate number and he'll make a report to the police, and then he'll tell us the outcome, how much the person was fined. Looking at your phone while you're operating a vehicle is the height of stupidity. So I would not put myself in a position where I'd even be tempted to do that by streaming. I did do live streams where I drove from here to Niagara Falls, but I turned my screen off, so I had no idea if the stream was even alive while I was driving. And I think that's really the only responsible way to do that. Okay, so Mount Pleasant isn't the most exciting street in the world up here, but we're almost near the end. Dan says, unless you have a Tesla. And Ryan Rides was in the chat earlier. So if you want to see e-scoot vehicles through vehicles videos through Toronto, I would check his channel out. Dylan Reynolds in the house. Hey everybody, it's me, Dylan Reynolds. Hey Johnny, when are you gonna do a walking video through the path in Yorkdale Mall in Pickering? I don't know, Dylan. Whew. I feel like all these streets I'm walking by are infinitely more interesting than the one I'm on. That's a really pretty house. Let me just check Google Maps here to see where we are. Okay, we're almost at Teddington Park. Johnny J. Slickster. What's up, Johnny J. Slickster? This is Glen Forest Road. Have you done a walk through? I've ridden my bike up to Edwards Gardens, but I haven't done a walking video through there. Jellybegone.name, you changed your avatar pic. And you missed all the fun. We went through Alexander Muir Gardens. I almost killed myself. And we saw some very, very swanky homes. Computer Internet, $5, super sticker. Thank you, Computer Internet. Aneka says, how's the weather? I'm starting to feel like I'm very overdressed for this. I'm wearing a thick sweater, a hoodie, and a long sleeve t-shirt. I hope I just didn't screw up the microphone doing that. Sexy Body says, click the like button if you like the video. Click it, guys. Click it and lick it. And as I mentioned earlier, the video I'll be posting tomorrow, I recorded a second part of that that'll be going on my other channel. And it's likely that I'll be streaming from Johnny Stumbles. Susan said the lips did not align with the video. Maybe you have to refresh. Yeah, I didn't shave this morning. We're at Snowden Avenue. Matthew blessed 10 pounds for a coffee. Is that, I think that's pounds. Thank you, Matthew. It's very much appreciated, Matthew. I'm assuming you're in the UK somewhere. We met a gentleman last night from Scotland on the stream. And my mom was watching and she sent me a message saying, hey, you remembered what city I'm from. Don't worry, guys, I've versed her on changing her name so no one will know who it is if she chats. I just want to get a look at some of these homes on this street because they look fantastic. So I don't think this is part of Tom Bikes. Yeah, I'm on a mission to go up to the top of Mount Pleasant and then over to Yonge Street, and then I'll be heading south. We'll be back. I'm going to do some more streaming in this area and the spring. Oh, hey, look. There is no sidewalk on this side. So we're almost at the north end of Mount Pleasant. So whoever Butthead Bear is, he's the guy in the comments who told me I had to come check out the north end of Mount Pleasant. So let's see if I can figure out what he was talking about. There's a nice house. All right, Godwin, thank you for dropping by. So just to the north of here, I think, is the Rosedale Golf Club. I think that's what they call it, even though we are nowhere near Rosedale. Dylan Reynolds wants to see more drive. Oh yeah. So this is Tennington Park. This is a very nice street. We're about to walk down towards Yonge. Down there. But what that's about. Sorry, I'm trying to pull my step count. Wow, uh-oh, internet connection is unstable. I better... I'm trying to get back. Hopefully, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Ooh, did we, okay guys, so here's the thing. I can't go to the end there. I had to just run to save the internet connection because this stupid software only gives you about a minute before the stream ends. So just hit refresh and we should be back. There should be no more buffering. Ended up doing that. Whew. Well, now it's happening again. This appears to be no good. Okay, guys. We are not going down Tennington Park. Yeah, you guys don't have to tell me it's buffering. I can see that. It flashes a warning. And I have 60 seconds to save the stream when it does. So we're gonna go down this street here and take this over to Yonge, Golfdale Road. I wanted to go down Tennington Park, and let's hope that computer internet, $1.99. Thank you, computer internet. So let's hope that we don't get any more streaming errors. Whew. Thank you, computer internet. I think I'm going to put buffering on the list of bad words. It gets really annoying when people start saying that when you're streaming, because there's not much you can do about it. And if there's a connection problem, I will get a notification on that. And usually when people write it's buffering, it's really just them and no one else. Don't annoy Johnny. You don't want to see him get annoyed. That might be good advice. But now we know of a dead zone. What I can do is I can flip my other phone on and mobile hotspot it. If I ever want to stream up there again, I can just pull down my notification shade and flip it over to Wi-Fi. Tom Bikes says, I didn't trash Bedford Park. I just said I didn't like that there were no sidewalks. I think that's a perfectly valid criticism. I think it's horseshit that we would have residential streets without sidewalks anywhere in the city. And you know, if they tried to build them, the people would scream murder. Computer internet, $5. Thank you, computer internet. Where was it in Toronto where they wanted to replace a parking lot with socialized housing? And the neighbors came out and protested it. I'm sorry, but what kind of asshole protests replacing a parking lot with social housing in a city that has a housing crisis? I think that was on the east side. East York. There you go, Susan. I'm sorry, that just pissed me off. Sorry, low-income people, you can live anywhere except my neighborhood. That's the wrong attitude. Johnny needs the stickers. I would cut them a deal. I would say, okay, if you help pay for them to live somewhere else, we will build it somewhere else. Let's turn it into a win-win situation. No, David, if I know what that means, it'll be just as annoying. East End is weird. Yeah, there's a lot of NIMBYs in the beaches and Leslieville protesting things like when Ryerson wanted to build a soccer stadium. They're saying it would bring too much traffic. Really? A university soccer stadium is going to bring too much traffic? Hello, Mark. And Olga, $20. Hi, Johnny. Here we go. Thank you, Olga. Chris, if you don't know the point of this video, just go watch something else, I guess. Some of the low-income people are slobs and creeps, just saying. Well, a lot of the wealthy people are too. It's not an income problem, it's a human problem. That's not a reason to not build socialized housing. And we are at Yonge Street. So the big, ginormous house area is gone, and we're gonna head down Yonge. I do have adaptive bitrate on, but the problem is when it chokes to the point where it can't handle it, you will lose the stream. There's plenty of areas where you have a good enough signal to check your messages, send a WhatsApp, pull something up on the internet, but it's not good enough to stream. Starfire 199 super sticker. Thank you, Starfire. Sanjay 99 cents super sticker. Thank you, Sanjay. Hello, Jun Tao. You know you're in a yuppie neighborhood when you spot a Mastermind Toys. There's a Mastermind on Mount Pleasant we walked by last night, and some people were telling me it was a very good Mastermind, and I've never been there, nor do I know what that place is even. So now we're in the Young Lawrence neighborhood. I'm just waiting for some people to clear out of the way. Stumbles Sunday Night Robert, I think so. Tom Bikes says I'm in his hood now. You know, I put the word hood in a video, and some people commented that I shouldn't use that word. Apparently saying the word hood to describe the neighborhood is stigmatizing, but I disagree with that. It's just a word, get over it. Here's a look north up Yonge. Susan says Hangout stumbles. I haven't done a Hangout or a game stream in a while, so if I do one, it'll probably be a half and half, maybe an hour and a half of one, and then an hour and a half of the other. Does that sound okay, Susan? So this is a rather well-to-do part of Yonge Street, or at least the surrounding neighborhood. And they got a big old cell tower on top of that ugly building. Man, that is one super fugly building. Susan says we need to, I hope you're referencing Johnny Stumbles and not Johnny Strides. Johnny Strides is this uptight geek you're listening to now. The other guy is more laid back. Indo-Chinese cuisine. Michelle, I agree. I use SMH quite a bit. And this place used to be PJ's Pets, and now it's a Dollarama. Strides is the guy you work with, Stumbles is the guy you go for beers with. What would you say if they were the same person? Do you accept crypto donations? What crypto, computer internet? It's not really worth it to send Ethereum or Bitcoin given the transaction costs right now. But if it's one of the low transaction cost ones, it makes sense, like Neo, I guess. Although Neo isn't really good because you have to send whole units. I don't know, send me an email if you're interested. I do have a few different crypto wallets though. If you own a house in Toronto, you're one of the richest people on earth. I don't know if that is true, but you're definitely in the top 5%. K-Flip says, sorry, Susan says, which is the evil twin, Strides or Stumbles? I would say Stumbles. Strides works way harder than that guy. That guy doesn't do anything. He just makes lazy videos and lazy streams. Matt M says, all in on Dogecoin. Yes, the coin that started off as a joke still continues. Take his Cardano donation if you want to be rich in the future. Cardano is another Ethereum wannabe platform coin. But none of them are really doing anything. There goes a bus. Stumbles is an investor in edibles. Not an investor, a consumer purchaser of. What's your opinion on the west suburbs like Mississauga and Brampton? I grew up in Mississauga. Mississauga is a very big city with a number of different neighborhoods. I would definitely, if I had to live there, would live to the south around Port Credit. It's probably the most urban of neighborhoods there, and you have a GO train that'll take you into downtown. I think if you drew a line down Mississauga where the QEW was, you'd have two very different places, north and south. Maybe exclude the area around Mississauga Road, but for the most part, it's a huge, diverse city like Toronto. Have you ever been to Banff Park? No. All right, guys, I have to check something on my phone. It is lighting up now like it's New Year's Eve. Somebody really wants to tell me something. Sorry, I can't see the screen right now. Be back. Yeah, the shuttle buses on Yonge are one of the reasons why we're streaming in this part of town today. I didn't feel like jumping on the subway or jumping on a shuttle bus. So I made my video in the Davisville Village neighborhood earlier today. And then I made another video in that area. Oh, the sun is well to the west. Mountain Bikes 416 says traditional barber. So we have gone in a big bloody circle. Good afternoon from Tokyo. What do you think of the two Marilyns in Mississauga? I quite like them. I like how they look on the 403, especially when you're heading southwest from the airport. What I don't like are the other Absolute towers that are built around them. I think they're hideous. I don't know why that developer surrounded two very unique buildings with horrendous crap, but they did. You can tell I'm a very refined architecture critic. It's either beautiful or crap. Like Mike Myers, it's not Scottish, it's crap. Skit. Hello, Lace. Fire Station 131. So if you're wondering, we are heading south, and Johnny is going to walk himself back home, although we still have a ways to go, and then we will order some food, have some beers, and watch some UFC. Diet Pronto feels so close to me right now. What do you mean by that? Perhaps this is someone's neighborhood? And apparently this library up ahead is beautiful. And in the summer, I bought something off of Kijiji and we met right here. Joseph says, is YouTube your job? Unfortunately, it is. I mean, unfortunately, or what I mean by that is I inputted all my information into Simple Tax today. And I'm going to have to pay a nice chunk of income tax. I had to put in all the ad revenue and PayPal. You got to also claim a lot of expenses, but for the month of March, I say unfortunately, because it's definitely a negative month. There's a look north up Yonge. Yes, that Starbucks is done. Yeah, it's not the IRS, it's the CRA, Canada Revenue Agency. Thanks for shouting you out last time. You're welcome. All right. Yeah, let's stay on this side. And the one thing I miss is when I worked in an office, this happened this year too. Doing your taxes online was really easy. You would just log into one of those tax sites and it would transfer all your T4 slips and even your RSP stuff from your bank. Everything would just pile into the software and you just have to click a few buttons and you are done. It's a little bit different when you're doing it yourself. That's all I'll speak about this depressing topic. Here's $5 for the CRA. Thank you, computer internet. Thank you very much. And here's Lawrence Park. Damn you, taxman. Yes, but if it weren't for the taxman, we would have open sewers and roads of dirt and mud. There'd be no police or firemen or paramedics to come help us. So I'm pretty okay paying my taxes. All right, Susan, I might hit you up on that. I think I'm going to get a professional to do mine. I just put them in to the software to see what it would do. But I didn't submit. It's probably worth paying someone to do it. Here's some beige old buildings right next to a newish building. So this road here will take you into Lawrence Park. This is where we started. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to pay someone to do your taxes because the few times I've been assessed by the government, you get that notice of assessment and they do your taxes for you. And it turns out the government sent me a lot of money because I didn't know what I was doing when I did them by myself. Jellybegone.name says H&R Block is under $100. So if you're American and wondering why we're talking about taxes, 'tis the season to file your income tax here in Canada. Malatesta just had his first bike ride of the year. felt sketchy. Will you be putting that footage on YouTube? All right, computer internet, I will discuss this with my consultant. Rimplification, I don't think there is a deadline for doing your taxes, but what happens is if you end up owing money and you don't file, you're gonna have to pay a high interest on that until you do file. So it's really not the best idea to defer doing your taxes. I might be wrong on that. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't listen to what I say, folks. Vivian, sorry to hear that. But at the same time, it sounds like you're in good hands. Dylan Reynolds asks, do I miss the old normal? I don't know, Dylan, it's starting to feel kind of normal. We'll see on March 8th if we get to put our big boy shoes on here in Toronto. So this here used to be a gas station, and I'm guessing the land is contaminated and they can't do anything with it until a certain amount of time goes by law, or if they excavate all the soil and either clean it or replace it. Susan says better not extend it anymore. Are those apartments on the right? Yes, I think it would be idiotic to extend the current restrictions anymore. With York open, I think it's about time we got back to it. Oh, I didn't hit the button. And I don't really feel like walking next to that guy. No offense to that guy. Tito, it was a gas station. They've done studies where the soil is extremely contaminated wherever there's a gas station, just from gas and oil seeping into the ground, even just spills on the pavement getting through. Hello, Pamela and Harjot. Lol, Susan says Johnny rants. Yeah, maybe towards the end of the stream we get a little ranty. Good afternoon, Johnny M. Or as some would say, evening. I think we're in that period where you could say afternoon or evening and nobody will question you. These are the things that I think about. Hello? Oh, we just got spotted by a white minivan or SUV. Bill Chow with the clarification. Angel, $2.99. Thank you, Angel. It's very much appreciated, Angel. Thank you. Okay, so we are now backtracking. If you were with us an hour and 30 minutes ago, I was walking north up the other side of Yonge Street. I'm just going to stay on this side as I head south. Brad was waiting for my first spotter. Yeah, that took a while. Joseph, that's a very good question. Why is York fairly open and we are not, even though our case rate is the same? Because we have a lame mayor and an even more lame premier. Mattress, anyone? I like Alexis on Fire, but I don't know them well enough to tell you what their good albums are. So we are now firmly back in Midtown Toronto. All right, guys, no more ranting. Let's keep it to talking about rainbows and ponies and flowers and candies. It's our city doctor's fault. I don't think, sorry, I just said no ranting. I don't think it's the city doctor's fault. She's just doing her job, which is to do what any doctor does, and that's err on the side of caution. It's the mayor's fault for not balancing that out with experts in other fields and coming up with a strategy for the least amount of damage. I don't blame the doctor. I blame that jackarse, Mr. Tory. Someone says sunsets. There's a shuttle bus. All right, guys, that's the end of ranting. I mean it this time. If I rant again, I shall give you all a reverse super chat. I don't know, Tito or Tito? Can you show if your hand's deformed again? That's his favorite music. I would say probably alternative from the early 2000s, late 90s. You want to see my deformed, whoa, that guy was flying. And I blocked it with my hand. Someone wanted to see my deformed pinky finger. It's not that deformed. It's a, oh, hello. It's a slight bend. Oh, these people drove by me again as I was holding up my hand. So the same people drove back around. All right, I was thinking of heading down some of these residential streets, but I think people enjoy the busier streets a bit more, so let's stick to Yonge here for a bit. All right, Kohana, reverse super chat equals I don't know. When they lift these restrictions, I will do some more giveaways.
Special K cereal now has
Sorry, guys.
25% more almonds for when you're ready.
You're waiting for your PR. Well, I hope you get your PR. I know that's a big deal for people that are waiting on it. I do know someone who got it recently. Current unemployment rate in Toronto, I do not know. Oh, this lady's going for it. I did not go for it. Ellie says Domino's. There's where I normally get my half-price pizzas on Mondays. Was that a battery reminder? No. No, it wasn't. Let's do a walking man dude spin. Woo. No game night, Calix. Tomorrow night, I might do a half and half hangout, half game night on my other channel. But tonight is a UFC and that's about it kind of night. Susan says my face is a distraction from the spinning. All gray today, says Angel. Yes, I thought you meant the sky. I'm like, no, we had a nice blue sky today, but yes, I am rocking the gray. I wore the gray hat, even though I don't need to, just to match my sweater. All right, Maroof, good night. Bevy says keep the stubble. No. I'm going to shave it off and hop into the shower when I get home. Jenny says I'm well coordinated today. I'm like Simon Cowell, it's black and gray. Hey, sometimes I go navy blue. If I'm feeling extra chipper, the dark colors that aren't black or gray will come out. Occasionally I'll wear a light t-shirt underneath to contrast it. Is weed or beer more popular in the area? Beer is very specific, and I couldn't tell you, but I would say overall definitely alcohol, but weed is very, very prominent these days. Bank of Commerce building right downtown. I have been in there, Commerce Court North, Glen, I believe you're referring to. Oh, and here's an A&W. If you remember that one late night stream I did when A&W was giving out coffee, I just had a hot chocolate from a Tim Hortons, but it was like some stupidly cold temperature, and everyone was super chatting me to get hot chocolates and coffees. So we popped into this A&W, and we got a nice hot coffee for free. It took them like 100,000 minutes to make it, but it was fresh. Johnny, are you Canadian or from other country? It's possible to be Canadian and from another country, but I was born here, if that's what you're getting at. Jenny might have bought me the hot chocolate. Well, thank you, Jenny. When is Cinnabon reopening? I have not smelled that in a long time, Susan. That's a good question. Thank you, Brett. I almost didn't do this. And there's Uncle Betty's. We walked by there earlier. Hello, Mariana from Bloor and Huron. Susan hopes Cinnabon takes over Starbucks. The Starbucks in Yonge and Eglinton still seem to all be here, but the one at Davisville shut down. Thank you, Michelle. I think it's fun to do these walks where we mix up some nature and more urban and get some residential in there. We had a very good mix today of everything. Not quite the big downtown, big city atmosphere, but Midtown is pretty good. Pretty good. So I think I'm going to head down to the same place I ended my stream last night, And everyone kept telling me to look up at the moon. I posted a picture of Instagram that I took right at the end of that stream. So you can check out my Instagram if you want to see that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice driving. Very nice. Gold star for you. Well, I may have chosen the wrong way here. Rude driver, yeah. Vivian loved that picture of the moon. Thank you, Vivian. I may have put my camera into night mode to take that unnaturally purple sky, but it took a good picture. Joke's on you, Betty. I don't have a will. How come the cars choose to ignore pedestrians? Don't blame the car, blame the driver. Just like you don't blame the dog when the dog bites someone, you blame the owner, right? But that's a surprisingly common maneuver in the city, and that wasn't nearly as dangerous as what you will often encounter here. Is this? Oh, this is Keewatin. I talked about this earlier, or we were talking about NIMBYs earlier. There's a bunch of NIMBYs that opposed some residential condo townhomes on that street because they would lower the property value. Of all the things to oppose, the upper middle class were opposing the middle class from moving into their street. And I think they were mocked and ridiculed and laughed at on Urban Toronto and the Reddit Toronto forums, and rightfully so. And we're coming up to my favorite ramen restaurant in Midtown. I agree, Nouvelle. There's Tunboku. And here's where I started tomorrow's regular walk-in video. There's an H&R. Yes, when I first came back to Canada from Korea, that H&R Block, I couldn't file my taxes online. So that's the H&R Block I went to. And then after that, I got my net file code, so I didn't have to deal with that. Oh, there's a Bank of Montreal coming into the old Sporting Life location. I hate it when banks take up prominent real estate. Sorry, I promised no ranting, but it's not really a rant. I think that's a common sentiment. Harjot subscribes to Tom Tim Tung's YouTube channel. Tom, I have to check out your YouTube channel. Everyone keeps talking about it. And is Gloria here? Because she's been asking me, she's one of our mods, to stream the closed Best Buy. There is where Best Buy used to be. 11 days ago, they turned off the lights. The good news is they relocated all their employees. They didn't fire them. Oh, Action VJ. Thank you, Action VJ. But that was originally a Future Shop. And then it became a Best Buy. They were the same company. There were two brands that were almost the same. The only difference was Future Shop paid their employees commission. Best Buy was a salary, so, or hourly. So Best Buy decided to get rid of the Future Shop brand, and they converted some of the Future Shops to Best Buys, and they closed other ones. And they converted this location to a Best Buy, and now they've closed it. And the big, beautiful 65-inch TV in my living room, I bought from this location. And I took that 65-inch TV home all by myself. They would let you leave your driver's license with them, and they'd give you a dolly. And I bought the TV before that from there too. I'm gonna miss buying big TVs from that store. All right, Michelle, thank you. Have a great walk. We're gonna end the stream right over there, right at the around the 2-hour mark. Are you using the Osmo Pocket 2? No. I stream with the phone. I'm not able to use third-party software or read the chat if I use the streaming that's built into the Pocket. I did, Bevy. I think you need a telescope to see that thing. That reddish-brown building is cool. That reddish-brown building replaced a restaurant I really liked that was called the Korean Cowboy. It was Korean fusion. There was also a Gamerama in there and an electronics boutique. Thank you, Monica. And thank you to all 600 and... Oh, Madahead, $5 super chat. Thank you, Madahead. Ends the stream before HockeyNet Canada starts. All right, Urban. Thank you, Madahead. That's very much appreciated. Guys, don't forget to, if you haven't, hit subscribe. And head over to my other channel, Johnny Stumbles, and do the same. I will, if I don't stream, I will do a stream from one of my two channels tomorrow. I will let you know if I stream from this channel, if I'm going to stream from that channel. I also have a regular video planned for both channels tomorrow. Let's just let this stream get up to the, I'm gonna try to end this at exactly 2 hours. My thing is not frozen right now. So we have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. So if you wish to excuse yourself, feel free to do so. Thank you to Bevy and Action VJ and all the other mods. I know Chetna and Gloria often lurk and don't chat. Gloria, there you go. Thanks for showing the Best Buy. $5, Gloria. Thank you. I should be paying you. You're the mod. And Gloria, I started tomorrow's walk-off going by the Best Buy as per your request. I told you I would cover that. So tomorrow we walk right by the Best Buy as well. Computer internet, again. This man is made of, or woman, I don't know your gender, but this person is made of supers. Thank you, Computer Internet. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out, for making this a good stream. Calvin says Midtown sucks. Well, it doesn't suck half as much as you, buddy. Kaboom. All right, guys, thank you again. You remember when Gloria's internet went crazy? That was in... Oh, we got one more. Vivian Johnson. It's okay, we're going to go over the 2-hour mark. Thanks, Johnny. See you on the next one. Vivian, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate your support and for always being so kind and friendly in these chats to everyone. And Everistus Alamuis, $20 for coffee. Everistus, I very much apologize if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, but thank you so much. Guys, I have to go drink a shot of hooch courtesy of Funny Dogs. last few streams. He's been filling up my fridge with hooch. Inyo Pontes, 10 Brazilian real. Thank you guys. You're making it very hard for me to end the stream. Thank you, Inyo. There's another name. I apologize if I'm pronouncing wrong. So just to recap, we started around the corner from here and we went up to Alexander Muir Gardens, and then we walked through some beautiful big homes through Lawrence Park, and then we went up Mount Pleasant. Then I almost lost the stream at Tennington Park. Then we came down Yonge Street all the way to here. So I filmed 3 videos today and I didn't have to take a shuttle bus. I would say this was a victorious day. Now I'm gonna go home and take a shower, order some food, and watch some UFC. So thank you guys. Have a great evening. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or not, but you know where to find me if I do. Stay safe. As I fail to press the end button. Good night, guys.